ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out after the fact.
BMF Immortal, and it's cool. Like sometimes we switch perspectives, so it's from a law enforcement perspective.
Oh wow!
Instead of it being from the the actual hustler side or the aspirational side, just
you know what I mean? That's right. You know, I never done that, man. I don't even know where they come up with that, man. And then the guy's a rat, man. He's been working with them for the feds for 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Cooperate. So you can look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork. If I was ratting it, it'd be on CNN. You know what I mean?
I don't give a what you talking about.
Right.
They ain't telling on nobody. Because if you telling, you can't even look forward to going home.
Okay, so 50 Cent blasted Lil Meech and posted video footage and evidence of him allegedly snitching on his security. The security, who ended up taking the fall for everything, said that he was asleep when Lil Meech threw everything.
Welcome back to Fame Flux, where the truth behind fame gets exposed. The BMF legacy has just taken a shocking turn as reports emerge that Big Meech has officially disowned his son, Lil Meech, after discovering a $10 million financial scandal tied to the brand. According to sources close to the family, Big Meech was alerted from behind bars that major funds, allegedly meant for business, licensing, and charitable outreach, had been mismanaged or outright stolen by Lil Meech and his associates. In a leaked prison call, Big Meech reportedly said he betrayed the family.
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal
Not legal what?
to have a file.
BMF don't stand for that. We're done. The statement has sent shockwaves across social media, with fans stunned to see the once solid father-son bond publicly crumble. 50 Cent, who played a major role in resurrecting BMF's name through his hit TV series, wasted no time reacting.
Yeah, man.
Hey, super shocking money, man.
Yeah.
What y'all found about him? What y'all found?
In a fiery Instagram post, he wrote, "I should have known better. I put you on and this is how you treat your father's legacy? Disgusting." Insiders say 50 had already been growing distant from Lil Meech due to behind-the-scenes drama and contract disputes. But this revelation has now sealed the fallout. Lil Meech has not made a public statement, but his camp denies the claims and suggests the story is being twisted. Big Meech reportedly just sent 50 Cent a direct and heated message, warning him to stop speaking on his son or deal with the consequences.
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal
Not legal what?
to have a firearm.
I'm talking about this.
Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah.
That's illegal.
This comes right after 50 dropped a strange and controversial video showing Lil Meech allegedly turning on an old friend during a run-in with the law. The footage has stirred major tension, and now things are heating up behind the scenes. The friend in question is now siding with 50 and claiming that he ended up behind bars, all because Lil Meech set him up. He says Meech let him take the full fall while walking away clean. And let's be real, 50 Cent has been going at both Meech and his son for months now. But from the looks of it, Big Meech might finally be ready to clap back. Word is, if 50 keeps poking the bear, it could get real messy, real quick. So here's where it all starts. The body cam footage 50 recently released. The video shows Lil Meech and his friend getting pulled over, and what happens next has people talking. During the stop, Lil Meech's friend gets arrested. But that's not the wild part.
I swear to God, sir.
I know, but
Sir,
unfortunately,
sir.
there's certain procedures we have to follow
Okay,
anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right. So listen,
You
sir.
understand that, correct?
Please give
Do
me
you have your ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not
Okay.
pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out
Please, let's
after
do it.
the fact,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay,
Can I
you
call-
understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me. Be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand that?
He claims Lil Meech flat out betrayed him during the stop, basically handing him to the cops. In the footage, Lil Meech is seen sitting in the back of a patrol car while both men are being detained. At one point, Right after an officer says they found a firearm, Meech asks, "Did you discover the other stuff?" That one question caused police to go back and search the car again, even though the search had already ended. It set off a whole new round of trouble. Now here's where it gets even wilder. The friend who says Lil Meech betrayed him, he hit Instagram and laid everything out, no holding back. The man, going by the name 3 Luck, didn't just talk, he posted body cam footage and multiple throwback pics of himself chilling with Lil Meech, proving their history runs deep. According to 3 Luck, Lil Meech flat out snitched to the police, which led to serious charges, gun possession and drug offenses. And in the caption, he didn't mince words. He wrote, "Reason I gotta go do Fed time. See this thing? I hate fake dudes like Lil Meech. My trial of life's supposed to be real, but His message was raw, angry, and full of accusations. Then he threw shots at Big Meech too, saying he raised a lame, claiming the legendary name didn't carry real weight anymore. He says Lil Meech let him take the entire fall while he was literally asleep in the car. The whole thing paints a picture of betrayal that runs deep, with 3 Luck claiming it was all a setup from the start. He even mentioned that 50 Cent was backing him for coming forward and calling out Lil Meech. One line from his post had people buzzing. He admitted he was sorry and was going to pay me back. That added fuel to the fire, and it showed there was way more going on behind the scenes than anyone realized. Then he called out Lil Meech again, questioning why he asked the cops about the weapons and other items if he wasn't trying to throw someone under the bus. "That ain't what a real one does," he wrote. 3 Luck closed it out by saying he only came around Lil Meech thinking he was built like his father. But now, after 20 years of loyalty, he feels betrayed from all sides, including by someone he once called family. "How you still rocking with the same dude that put me in a messed up position?" That's what 3 Luck blasted online as he laid out how deep the damage really went. He said he spent serious money, multiple lawyers, 3 different bonds, all just to clean up the fallout from Lil Meech allegedly turning his back on him. Meanwhile, Meech was out here getting coached on how to stay out of trouble and keep his image squeaky clean, even while being far gone off pills, according to the post. 3 Luck didn't stop there. He revealed he lost real money behind his business, and now he's looking at losing years from his child's life. And he says it's all because Lil Meech chose to cooperate with the police instead of standing tall. Then came a powerful line. He brought up Big Meech's infamous motto, "Death before dishonor." 3 Luck wrote, "That's just words now, just like saying, 'I love you.'" The sting behind that statement hit hard. As of now, Lil Meech hasn't responded to any of the claims. But one person who did? Of course, it was 50 Cent. He wasted no time chiming in and clowning the whole situation. 50 started by posting a screenshot from Michael Rainey Jr.'s Instagram, yes, the star of Power. And in the caption, he threw shade at Lil Meech, saying, "I'm proud of you, Michael. I looked at your page, LOL. See what happens when you don't use drugs and blow all your cash on Chrome Heart jeans?" But 50 wasn't done. Hours later, he re-uploaded that now infamous body cam video showing Lil Meech allegedly betraying his friend, this time with direct screenshots from 3 Luck's post. His caption went straight for the jugular. "How you gonna throw your strap and drugs on your man's lap while he sleep? Like, here, this yours? LOL." Then, just when it seemed like he might fall back, 50 circled back with another post. He shared a photo from the BMF performance and added a sarcastic caption aimed right at Lil Meech, reminding everyone how he once panicked at the airport when caught with a weapon. The trolling was relentless. Now Lil Meech is caught on video allegedly telling on his own people, and 50 Cent? He's not letting it slide at all. The trolling is at full throttle and things are getting heated fast. That airport comment 50 made? It was aimed directly at a past incident where Lil Meech got jammed up by TSA. They found an unloaded firearm in his luggage. No license, no explanation that held weight. But here's where it gets even more bizarre. Meech tried to argue his way out by claiming he wasn't legally an adult, even though he was 23 years old at the time. That excuse left everybody scratching their heads. As if that wasn't enough, he tried to pull the classic, "Do you know who I am?" card. Right there at the security checkpoint, he dropped his name, hoping fame would get him out the jam. 50 Cent, known for always spinning drama into internet gold, now had more ammo than ever. With the new body cam footage showing Lil Meech allegedly betraying his homie, 50's Instagram became the front line of the roast session. Every post came with more shade, more jabs, and more receipts. It was non-stop. But the drama didn't just stay online. Big Meech, the father, finally stepped in. Word is, he warned 50 Cent to stop targeting his son publicly. After 50's posts started calling out both Lil Meech and Big Meech's parenting, the tension hit another level. That's when Big Meech took to social media himself. He dropped a series of photos with his son, standing strong as a unit. The caption? "Nothing can stop us. We all the way up." It felt like a message loud and clear. He's not backing down. But behind the scenes, whispers started circulating that Big Meech made moves beyond Instagram. Sources claim he reached out directly to one of 50's longtime industry associates, sending a warning without saying too much. Whatever was said behind closed doors hasn't been revealed yet. But if true, it's clear Big Meech isn't just watching. He might be working the chessboard in silence. Word on the street is that Big Meech might have sent a serious behind-the-scenes message through industry channels. "Tell him to stop playing with my son, or else." While Big Meech normally keeps it low-key, this shift in tone hasn't gone unnoticed. It's clear the pressure is rising, and some folks in the business are starting to feel it. In fact, a few insiders say certain producers from the BMF series quietly stepped back from the project, allegedly to avoid real-life drama spilling onto the set. But let's not forget, this situation didn't just come out of nowhere. The smoke between 50 Cent and the Meech family goes deeper than a few posts. It all kicked off earlier this year when Big Meech was linked to Rick Ross. That move set 50 off. He didn't hold back, accusing Big Meech of being a snitch and claiming he worked the system to get his sentence reduced through the First Step Act. To back up his claims, 50 posted screenshots of court documents, implying that Meech turned into a cooperating witness with help from longtime associate Tammy Cowens. But here's where it gets tricky. Those court docs didn't actually prove what 50 was hinting at. In reality, Big Meech served 27 years out of a 30-year sentence. His time was cut due to updates in sentencing guidelines, not because he gave up any names. And just recently, Big Meech himself addressed the snitching talk head-on in a rare jailhouse interview. He made it crystal clear. If he ever cooperated, that would have been headline news a long time ago. He said the streets and the system would have already exposed it if it were true. Now, the snitching accusations are tearing fans apart. Some believe 50's version, while others ride with Meech, saying there's no solid proof to back up those claims. And with both camps refusing to back down, the tension between street code loyalty and internet trolling is getting out of hand fast. The disagreement is no longer just about the BMF show, it's about legacy, reputation, and who's really telling the truth. Some folks in the game are speaking up, saying that after Big Meech did nearly 30 years in federal prison, 50 Cent crossed a line by labeling him a rat. But others feel different. They say Big Meech teaming up with Rick Ross, one of 50's longtime rivals, was a major betrayal, especially considering how 50 looked out for the Meech family during those long years behind bars. Not to mention, 50 gave Lil Meech the shot of a lifetime, casting him in BMF and launching his acting career. And it seems like 50 sees that Ross connection as the real turning point. He's hinted that the fallout wasn't just about loyalty, it was personal. According to 50, Big Meech started feeling threatened by the tight bond between 50 and Lil Meech. He even took it to Instagram and claimed that envy destroyed everything. He wrote that the relationship between him and Big Meech fell apart because Lil Meech was closer to him than to his own father, something Big Meech couldn't handle. That jealousy, according to 50, pushed Big Meech to cut off his son's financial support out of spite. 50 then painted Big Meech as a negative influence, saying he encouraged his son to blow money and play with dangerous habits. Meanwhile, 50 says he stepped in like a real father figure to help Lil Meech get his act together. Then came the wildest claim of all. 50 revealed that during filming for BMF, Lil Meech had a serious breakdown due to drug use. And when things got out of hand, 50 was the one who got him help. He didn't just talk, he took action. He said he personally made sure Lil Meech got into rehab to deal with the issue. In one IG post, 50 broke it all down. I thought about it. I think he was uncomfortable with me and Meech's relationship. I'm telling Meech don't do drugs. He telling him he used to do X, like it's cool. I tell Meech chill, stop blowing all your cash. He telling him how much bread he burned. People don't know. I had to send Meech to rehab. Whether it was about control, influence, or respect, the situation clearly runs deeper than the internet can see. And from the way it's all unfolding, this isn't just beef, it's a full-blown power struggle. With the back and forth still unfolding, the streets are now weighing in heavy. People are divided. Some siding with Big Meech, saying 50 Cent is out of pocket for dragging family business all over the internet. Others are saying 50 did what any real one would do. Look out for someone who clearly needed help, even if it meant stepping on toes to do it. What's setting the internet on fire now is the question of loyalty versus leverage. Was 50 really stepping in like a big brother? Or was he using his position to gain control over Lil Meech? Some insiders claim 50 wasn't just giving Meech an opportunity, he was laying down terms. They say everything came with strings attached, and when Meech didn't move the way 50 liked, the pressure started stacking. On the other hand, a lot of people are saying Lil Meech needed structure. After years of growing up under the shadow of his father's legacy, he finally had a shot to break out and stand on his own. And it was 50 who gave him that platform, putting real money and credibility behind his name. Still, others point out that the moment Lil Meech connected with Rick Ross, everything changed. To 50, that move wasn't just business, it was personal. That's when he flipped the switch and started unloading the footage, the posts, and the accusations. Meanwhile, Big Meech's silence in the past is making people ask why he's speaking up now. Some believe he stayed quiet as long as 50 was putting food on the table. But once the partnership got rocky, that's when the fatherly concern kicked in. One anonymous source close to the situation claimed it was all love until power shifted. Then it turned into a chess game. The craziest part? Lil Meech still hasn't dropped a clear response. No live, no statement, no interview, just silence. And in this business, silence speaks volumes. With both Big Meech and 50 now pushing their narratives and fans digging through every detail, one thing's for sure. This isn't just a personal beef anymore. It's about reputation, control, and legacy. And everyone's watching to see who folds, who doubles down, and who plays the next move. Things behind the scenes of BMF weren't as smooth as they looked. Word is, Russell Horn's blood pressure was through the roof while filming. Dude started throwing up during a weapons test. That's when Ian pulled someone aside and revealed the wildest part. He found whippets in Horn's truck. When asked what that even meant, he pointed to a stash of BB guns and whipped cream cartridges. Yeah, that kind of energy was floating around the set. Back when Lil Meech landed the role of a lifetime in BMF, he used to tell everybody how he was lost until 50 Cent stepped in. He always credited 50 for pulling him up, putting him in acting school, and giving him real purpose. You can still catch those old interviews where he showed major respect for everything 50 did to guide him. But now, that blessing turned into a missed opportunity. Allegedly, Lil Meech burned through a massive $5 million in just 3 years, spending it all on jewelry, high-end whips, and designer fits. No smart investments, no business moves, just flexing. And to many people watching, it looked like he wasted the very lifeline that changed his life. After everything 50 did, launching his career, funding his training, and opening doors that would have stayed locked, some folks say 50 has every right to be heated. But things get complicated when it comes to the snitching accusations. People close to Lil Meech are now calling 50 a hypocrite, saying he picks and chooses who he labels a rat depending on who's on his good side. So here's the real question. Did 50 Cent cross a line by accusing Big Meech of snitching just because he linked up with Rick Ross and dared to push back? Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this about loyalty, betrayal, or just business gone bad? And before you go, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's next. Because this story, it's only getting deeper from here.